Yeah, that's what I told him after the game. I told him, I'm tired of seeing you. I don't want to see him anymore.
No one's ever, one thing he's done, no one's ever seen that. That's his fourth quarter the most he's ever scored. That's just something about that guy where if he gets challenged, he's going to find his best.
That's, yeah, I mean, he did tonight. He found another gear. He hadn't been shooting the ball well up until this point. Even in the first half, we did a good job on him with our switching. And then he got hot. That's what great players do.
How much of those shots were just Steph being Steph, though? And there was some great defense played on them as well.
Yeah, I mean, they're all contested shots. They were all double move step backs. And, you know, he wasn't just standing out there shooting shots that were created by others. He was shooting shots that he created by himself with his dribbles and his change of directions and all of that. So, yeah, that's why he's been an MVP twice.
Can you just talk about the way your guys fought? I mean, I know your moral victories are not great, but the fight that they had this whole game.
Yeah, I'm always. There's very few times coming out of a game that I don't think our team fought, and that's rare in an 82-game season. And we're 50 games in right now, right? 50 games, and just a handful of times we haven't really fought. And tonight was another example where we just fought and came back, and we were down. I think we were down 18 at one point, and the second unit came in and showed grit and showed fight and showed character. And then the starters came back in, and we got it pretty close. But yeah, there's been very, very few times where I haven't thought we played hard. There's been very, very few times where I felt like we haven't had fight, and our character and our grit show up pretty much every night.
What was Golden State doing differently against Wood? Because he also had a fantastic first half and really responsible quite in the second half.
Yeah, so early in the game, they were allowing him to shoot his threes, and he had it going. So we were just picking and popping, and he was shooting his threes. They were much, much more attentive to him when he caught the ball above the three-point line as far as closing out to him, making him put the ball on the floor, sometimes switching. Not letting it be an easy game for him. So, yeah, I think he had 17 in the first half and ended up with 24 and 13, which is a very good game. But yeah, they gave him a lot more attention in the second half than they did in the first half. That's for sure.
The 8 third quarter turnovers really allowed them to balloon that lead up to 18 points. So at this point, what can you do to kind of get the team to slow down a little bit in certain situations?
Yeah. Well, part of it was calling every timeout that I had and trying to get us to sustain our play. And that was one of the messages that I had to the group. And John Lucas had mentioned it to the group as well, as far as the dips that we sometimes have in our play. And you know, when we had all those turnovers, that was one. But yeah, we just need to. It was so Christian had 6 and Scoot had 5, and those are the guys who have the ball the majority of the time. So just have to do a better job, especially against a really good team when they're trying to make that run, and we got to learn. We got to learn.
Is it a learning lesson that you can have one of those dips, and it might just be for 1 minute, but really good teams can hit you with 8 points really quickly in that 1 minute?
Yeah. I mean, they're good. They're a very good team, even without the guys that they were missing. And yeah, when you lose concentration just for a split second, especially the way that they do their thing with the ball movement and the player movement, and then the gifts that Steph has as far as getting to his shots. Yeah, if you lose concentration just for a split second or for a minute or for a couple minutes, which we did, it was like maybe 2.5 minutes that we kind of frayed and lost our concentration. So I called a timeout that I didn't want to call, but I had to. And we had to come back together, and we did.
Talk about the energy that Josh Christopher brought tonight.
Josh Christopher continues to prove that he deserves minutes. He continues to show that hard work pays off. He continues to show that he's a valuable part of our team and on both ends of the floor. And he continues to learn what NBA basketball is all about. So he's I have no problems putting him in the game. And I think I've said this before, I didn't even think he would be in the playing group at this point of the season.
You talk about how he is seeing the floor a little bit better as far as being the primary ball handler.
Yeah. So there's times when he's out there with Eric, and Eric allows him to bring the ball up the floor, and we're running simple stuff, but he's turning the corner and making the right plays. He's either finishing or finding a teammate. So it seems like it might be slowing down for him a little bit, but in the life of a rookie, 50 games really isn't that much. So we still have a little ways to go, but I'm definitely encouraged by all of their progress.
Coach, you mentioned Eric, and he's shooting through a little bit of something right now, but you still had him on the floor for 36 minutes tonight. How important does he become in games like this from an experience standpoint, and obviously what he brings defensively?
Yeah, both of those. That's a great point. He settles us offensively. He gives us a little bit more space offensively, and he can drive the ball on everybody offensively, and then defensively, he is a very, very good one-on-one perimeter defender as well as post defender against bigger guys and all of that. So, playing him 35 minutes isn't what I wanted to do, but sometimes it's necessary just because of the importance that he has to our team.
What's the value for your young guards going up against Steph like this, especially when he's in his own like that?
Yeah, it's hard to say. It's disappointing right now, and probably with a little bit more thought, I could give you a better answer. But just the when you need it, when you need your best, the great ones give it to you. And it's up to us for all of our guys to play our best when our best is needed and when our best is necessary. And he showed that tonight.